Yes, very much so. Lord Mountbatten taught him a lot about the Constitution, about how to be a member of the royal family. Prince Charles, in the early days, didn't take to it particularly easily. He was a very sensitive soul. He found the role that he was born into quite hard to bear initially, and it was Lord Mountbatten, his great uncle, who really took him under his wing and spent a lot of time tutoring him and getting him ready for the greatest honour of his life, the biggest role, which began yesterday. People in Romsey, shock is a word that a lot of people have used. The Queen used to visit Romsey very, very, very regularly, because even after Lord Mountbatten was assassinated by the IRA back in 1979, the royal connection continued. His family, Pamela Hicks and the Braybordens, have lived here ever since, and the Queen has been a frequent visitor. She's attended all sorts of christenings, weddings, funerals at Romsey Abbey, and the people of Romsey are used to seeing the Queen coming to town very regularly. She was only here 3 or 4 years ago to attend a ceremony at Romsey Abbey. It's interesting to note, I think, that she doesn't come here in her official capacity as Queen. She's come here instead as the head of a very large family, because she's not only had 4 children, 8 grandchildren and 12 great-grandchildren, but there's a wider family. There's cousins and second cousins, and the Queen has remained very close to all of them. It's very difficult for the Queen to make friends in the same way that we can. So she's relied on that wider family to give her support through the decades. People very, very shocked, as I say, but the shock will pass. And I think that is really when the grief will kick in.
She was Lady Brabourne, very close to both the Duke of Edinburgh and the Queen. There'll be a real sense of personal loss down there as well in Broadlands.
Yes, very much so. I mean, the Queen was very involved with the family just after the death of Lord Mountbatten when he was killed in Sligo. The Queen visited here fairly regularly and was very, very much in touch with the family. And Lord Mountbatten's role in the royal family really can't be underplayed. And the Queen, as I said, has stayed in great contact with them and been a great strength for this family in the years and decades following the assassination. And they, in turn, have been a great strength to her. I mean, not just that, but Lord Mountbatten was very instrumental in preparing the Duke of Edinburgh for his role as the Queen's consort, because he came into the family very new and very fresh and very inexperienced, and it was Lord Mountbatten that took him under the wing. So yes, people of Romsey, I think, really feeling it today, as we all are.